Jai Hind students, you are welcome once again to live session of English, and today we are going to study the concluding part of chapter number 4 on the face of it. And for this, first of all, I am going to share the text on your screen so that we can study the remaining part of the chapter. And here it is that first scene which was longer one we have already studied. Now that today we are going to begin from scene second, that is Derry's house. We have seen that in first scene was held there in the garden of Mr. Lamb, and now that here in second scene we will see the conversation between Derry and his mother, and his mother is the third character of this play. And see students, just before this, the last dialogue, that Mr. Lamb to himself, "There, my dears, that's your scene too. Oh, you know, we all know, I will come back. They never do, though." Means here we have seen that Mr. Lamb, remember students, important thing, that till now that we have seen that, means on the face of it, from outside it seems that Mr. Lamb does not have any problem with his disability, and because that he seems to be the part of the society, and he mix up with the people, means he keeps himself engaged, and his approach is quite positive towards life. He is not suffering from any kind of inferiority complex like young Derry. But here at the end of the first scene, we have seen that he is suffering from his loneliness. He feels pain from his loneliness, and that's why he says to himself that we all know that I will come back, that people, he says to himself that people generally promise to come back. They stay there with him, they spend time with him, and but when they go, they promise him to come back, but they never do, though, means they never come back, and not them, and never do come back. Somewhere he is also suffering from loneliness, and he is also in search of human beings company. And now, but he does not reveal it to anyone. Now let us see that what happens in second scene. It is Derry's house, mother. When Derry goes reaches to his house, then he tells everything to his mother, and you think I don't know about him, you think I haven't heard things. Now the mother, means when he tells everything to his mother, then Derry's mother tells him that whatever Derry thinks, it is not so, because Derry thinks that you think I don't know about him. Derry thinks that his mother doesn't know anything about him, about Mr. Lamb, but I haven't heard things. And she says to Derry that you think that she doesn't know anything about Mr. Lamb. Derry, you shouldn't believe all you hear. Now here that it seems that whatever, means he is impacted, he is impressed by the speech of Mr. Lamb a lot, and whatever Mr. Lamb had told to him, that now same thing he is applied to his mother. And he says that you shouldn't believe all you hear, means whatever you hear from others, you shouldn't believe everything. Mother, being told, warned. Now that his mother says that she had been told, so many times, and she had been warned against the people around them, and we have not lived here 3 months, and means hardly they had been living there for 3 months, so that's why they don't know much about the people around them. And but I know what there is to know, and you are not to go back there. And but she says that I know what there is to know, what he should know, and you are not to go back, and what he can hear there. And that's why that she tells him that he need not to go there to meet Derry again, means she forbade him to go back to Mr. Lamb. Derry, what are you afraid of? And what do you think he is? And an old man, now that he is trying to explain about Mr. Lamb to his mother, and says that what are you afraid? You need not to be afraid of. And what do you think he is? That whatever you think about Mr. Lamb, he is not so. And he is an old man with a tin leg, and he lives in a huge house without curtains and has a garden. And now he tells about Mr. Lamb that he is an old man who is also physically disabled, who has a tin leg, and he lives in a huge house without curtains, and that he has a big house and a big garden, and he lives without curtains there, means he does not stop anyone to come to him. And he is quite open to everyone, and I want to be there and sit and listen to things. And he says that he also likes his company, he also likes to sit there, spend time with him, he also likes to spend time with him, and he wants to talk to him, wants to listen to him, and listen the things about whom that he talks. Listen and look and observe everything outside in the world. So mother, listen to what? Means mother wanted to know that what does he want to listen. Then Derry says that bees singing, him talking. Derry says that bees, means there in his garden there is a hive of bees, and he wants to listen the natural things. He wants to spend time, with the nature. He wants to listen and observe the natural things, and him talking. He wants to listen Mr. Lamb, because he likes to talk to him. Mother, and what is he got to say to you? Things that matter, things. And then she wanted to know that what he had told to him. Then Derry says that things that matter, things which is useful for him, things. He talks about the things which matters a lot to him, which is related to him, things nobody else has ever said. And he also says that he talks about the things which nobody else had talked to him, had said to him, things I want to think about. And he wants to know the things about, means the motivational things which Mr. Lamb had talked to him, that he had not heard from anybody else. Because if anybody talks to him, either they had showed sympathy, or they had made harsh comments, and in both the cases he felt pain, means nobody treated him normally as Mr. Lamb. So that's why he means to say that Mr. Lamb talked and motivated him a lot, means whatever he wants to listen, in which things that he was interested, so those things had been talked by Mr. Lamb, and that's why he seems to be very much impressed by his company, by his speeches. Mother, then you stay here and do your thinking. You are best off here. But mother, that does not want him to go there to Mr. Lamb. So she says that is, you stay here. If you want to think anything, you can stay here and think. You are best off here, means no place can be better for you than this place, means your house. Here that children, see one thing, that if anybody is suffering from any kind of disability, any kind of physical impairment, any of the child or anybody, means their parents role is also very important, because means here that mother seems to be demotivated, means she does not want to motivate him, means it is her prime duty to make him realize that he should face the challenges of life himself. He should be self dependent, and she should also try to remove negativity from him, but she does not support in the way as he got the support from Mr. Emotional support from Mr. Lamb. So her mother's role is also somewhere, her mother, the way she should support to her disabled child, she did not support in that way. And Derry, I hate it here. But Derry was angry that he told that he does not want to stay there. He did not want, he hate that place, means his house, because in this way he will not be able to experience the world and society outside. So mother, you can't help the things you say, you can't avoid the things which you say. I forgive you. And she says that she doesn't mind for what Derry was saying to him, or the way he was talking to her, but it's bound to make you feel bad things. And rather she warned him that because that if you will go outside and mix up with the people, so definitely you will have to listen that bad things, people will make some harsh comments and say them, and they will also bound to say that, because if they will see your face, and they will also make comment on you. I don't blame you, and for that also, that if you are feeling bad, means I don't blame on you for that. Means she is overprotective towards him, because she knows that if he will go outside, and definitely that people will look at his face and they will make some harsh comments, and when he comes back and he becomes sad. Derry, but Derry's opinion now different here, and he says that it's not nothing, it's got nothing to do with my face and what I look like. And now that he became more confident, and he was talking more confidently, that his approach, his attitude, his perspective towards life seems to be changed after meeting Mr. Derry. This is the impact of after meeting Mr. Lamb, and this is the impact of Mr. Lamb on Derry. And he says that it's got nothing to do with my face and what I look like, means he is not worried about his face, neither are that what people will talk or how ugly he looks like, and I don't care about that, and it isn't important. And even he says that I don't care now my ugly face, and it isn't important, and that is not important for me now. And it's what I think and feel, and what I want to see and find out and hear. And what is more important for him? He says that what I feel, that is even more important for him. And what I want to see, what he wants to see, what he wants to know, what he wants to hear, that is even more important for him. Means he wants to see the world, he wants to mix up with the people, and he wants to know that how he can face the challenges of life. Means those things are even more important for him. And I'm going back there only to help him with the crab apples. And then he informs to her mother that he was going he's going back there to Mr. Lamb's garden only to help him with the crab apples, because that he had promised him to help him to pull down the crab apples, and only to look at things and listen. But I am going. And he says that only to look at the things and listen. He wants, because he wants to listen him, he wants to see the things, he wants to see the world the way Mr. Lamb looks. And that's why that he told that he had made up his mind, that he was quite determined to go back to Mr. Lamb. But I'm going. And that's why he says to his mother that he is not going to stop there at home, rather he is going back to Mr. Lamb's garden. Mother, you'll stop here. But she protested. She tried to stop him there at home. But Derry, oh no, because if I don't go back there now, student, this is important statement. And when he says that if I don't go back, he will never be able to go there again. And if I don't go back there, I will never go anywhere in this world. If that day, that time, he will not be able to go back, able to fulfill his promise, able to face the world, he will never be able to muster that much courage to face the challenges of life, to face the world. And the door slams, Jerry runs panting. And then Jerry did not listen to his mother at all, and rather he closed the door and ran away from there. And I want the world, I want it, I want it means he seems to be quite excited to see the world. And the sound of his pointing fades, and after that runningly that he started coming from there to meet Mr. Lamb. Now see students, that second scene is also very short. And now let us see the third scene, what happens here. And now here it says that Mr. Lamb's garden. Now the third scene takes place, that it is Mr. Lamb's garden once again. And garden sounds, the noise of the branch shifting, apples thumping down, apples are pulling down, and the branch shifting again. Means all these kinds of sound could be heard, because it was the garden, and all these sounds were coming from the garden. Mr. Lamb, steady, that is got it, that's it, more apples fall. Means now that here, that what is this scene, that Mr. Lamb, as that he told that he was trying to pull down the crab apples with ladder and sticks, and so that's why he was talking to himself. And again, that's it, and all, means all these things that he was talking to himself while he was pulling down the apples, crab apples. A creek, and then after what happened, that a creek, a crash. There was a crashing sound, there was a creak, there was a cry, and crashing sound came. The ladder falls back, Mr. Lamb with it, and the ladder, Mr. Lamb's ladder, fell down, and along with the ladder, Mr. Lamb also fell down on the ground. A thump, the branch switches back and creaks, means there was a sound of cry, and then silence, and there was the complete silence. Derry opens the garden. Meanwhile, Derry has reached to the garden, and he opens the garden gate and still pointing. Now remember, students, this time, because the first time when Derry came, he entered into the garden by jumping over the wall. You know that stealthily that he came in, but this time that he came in front of everyone, means he opened the gate, and through the gate he entered into the garden. That is the symbol, that is the sign of his facing the world, means now he was unaware of anybody, anything, and he was ready to face the challenges of life, and he was ready to face the people. Derry, you see, I came back. You said I wouldn't, and they said, but I came back. I wanted, and now that when, means he was quite excited. Very when he came, he entered. He opened the gate and entered into the garden, and then he says, he wanted to say to Derry that now you can see I have come back, and you said that I will not come back, but now you can see that I have come back because I wanted to come back. And he stops dead, silence, and then he stopped there, and there was a complete silence there. Mr. Lamb, have you, means are you listening, means he wanted to, because he wanted to tell him that he had fulfilled his promise, and he has come back, and he wanted to talk to Mr. Lamb. And he runs through the grass, stops, kneels, and when he goes to Mr. Lamb, and he calls him, Mr. Lamb, it's all right, you fell, I am here, because he had come to help him, and he told that if you have fell down, there is no problem, I have come here to help you, Mr. Lamb, it's all right. But even though there was no reply from Mr. Lamb, I came back, Lammy Lamb, I did come back. Derry begins to weep, but when Derry realizes that Mr. Lamb is no more, he has already been died, that he started weeping, because the person that who has motivated him to face the life, to be the part of the society, to face the challenges, and he molds him towards the meaningful life. But when he came back, that person is no more, he had died. So that's why he was very much sad, and he began to weep. And that's the end of this play, children. But here the message is quite clear, which Mr. Lamb wanted to convey to young Derry, that he should, means that, and what author wants to convey, that is, everyone, means all the disabled people, first of all, that it is the responsibility of we normal people to treat them friendly, to treat disabled people normally, and it is also the responsibility of those disabled people, that they should not seek help from others, rather they should also try to be independent, and they should be ready to face the challenges of life. Then only they can enjoy their life. And now student, the play ended here. but there are some important questions from here, that as in the beginning I have told that on the face of it, the title just justify the title. This question is very important, that Mr. Lamb's character sketch is important, and even Dairies also. And here, reading with insight, these questions you have to attempt in 120 to 150 words each in your notebook. And that some questions I am going to talk about, that these are the important. The most important question is this one, the third one. This is the most important question. Now see that what is the question. The actual pain or inconvenience caused by a physical impairment, means physical disability, is often much less than the sense of alienation, sense of seclusion, separation, felt by the person with disabilities. What is the kind of behavior that the person expects from others? Now the same thing, that since this is most important question, that's why I am going to take this first one. This question has already been asked in your board examination, and in a different way. This question can be asked in a different way, but your answer will remain the same. You have to give the opinion that the actual pain or inconvenience caused by a physical impairment is often much less than the sense of alienation felt by the person with disabilities. If we talk about this, then we find here that the statement is quite true, because the actual pain or inconvenience caused by a physical impairment or physically disabled can be quite painful, but certainly it is often much less than the sense of alienation, sense of separation felt by that person. And because that but the real pain comes from, because the real pain comes from the people, and their reactions, their comments towards the disabled persons are never normal and human. And people, because what kind of behavior they show, that either people are either very cruel, very harsh, or they tend to be extra soft towards disabled person, and the result are offending in both the cases. So like that, you can also see the examples that when the two lady were talking about his face, and one told him that look at that, that's a terrible thing, that's a face only a mother could love. That you can also cite these examples. And the same way, that if people become extra soft towards disabled person, even then in that case people like Dairy felt offended, and like as that he had heard that people showing extra sympathy towards him, and think of all those people worse off than you, and you might have been blinded, born deaf, something like that. This example also you can add here. But a physically impaired person expects a normal behavior. What a physically disabled person expect from us means they expect a normal behavior, and he needs a human touch, means a physically disabled person needs a human touch, and uncharitable remarks, cruel, harsh comments generally offend them. And but they don't want to be an object of pity either. Only what kind of behavior they expect from us, that is only a balanced and human attitudes, and like which has been adopted by Mr. Lamb towards dairy. Only such kind of behavior can comfort them, means a disabled person. So like this, that you can give the examples and write your answer in 120 to 150 words. And here the first one is also important question. You can also see that this question number 1, question number 3, question number 4. The most important question is this question number 3. And now that what is this? The first one, that what is it that draws dairy towards Mr. Lamb? So some certain points you can mention regarding the answer of this question. Dairy will never get back to his old seclusion, because some other facts like that is coming back to Mr. Lamb shows deep impact. Kind of behavior which has been shown by Mr. Lamb, that is required. And will dairy get back to old seclusion? Will Mr. Lamb's brief association affect a change in the kind of life that, as we have seen in the last scene, means even he was even more impressed by Mr. Dairy than his parents. The kind of motivation, the kind of encouragement he requires, means a physically challenged person required from his family, from his parents. Even that Dairy's parent did not give that kind of support, that kind of encouragement, that kind of motivation which he had received from Mr. Lamb. So by giving the reference of this story, you can also write the answer of this question. And what is it that draws Dairy towards Mr. Lamb in spite of himself? Because that he treated him normally, that he motivated him, he did not show any kind of sympathy, he did not show any kind of pity for his disability, means he behaved normally, very friendly. And another thing you can also mention, that because there is the similarity between both of them, that is physical impairment, because both the people were suffering from same kind of seclusion, same kind of separation, same kind of problem, though their opinion towards life were quite different. So by giving the reference of the story, you can also answer to this questions. That's all, students, for today. In this way, that I think that you are able to write the answer in your own words. Try to give your own opinion in your answer, but remember always, if you will have to cite the examples, you can cite the examples, you can give the examples from the text only. That will be better. That's all for today. Thank you and have a good day.